Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to have a little reaction video to the fairly recent news now from Games Workshop about the Warhammer Old World. Now, it's been boiling in the background for a little while, and we've all known that something is happening. They've put these sort of posts out before, but with this particular post, they are starting to dispel some rumours and giving us a bit of a flavour of how the old world may look in the future once it comes out. So the article starts off by trying to whet your appetite with pictures of the map, talking about potential new border changes and the Kislevian area and how that's going to probably interact and be a major part of this new old world. But really, the article is mainly about sorting out some of these rumour mills. The first one there is the square base. Is it going to be square bases? And apparently, yes, it's going to have square bases. So it looks like it's going to be a rank and flank system. The next one is going to be a 10. It's not going to be a 10 to 15 scale game. It's going to be 28mm like all the other games, which potentially could be a shame. It may have been nice to see a Warmaster-esque game again, but isn't to be the case. So yeah, back to a 28mm scale. They're selling their models. They want to just get those lines back out. The rules. So it looks like that what they're trying to tell us is this going to be a complete mishmash of 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the way I read it. They're going to take all the rules and then just mash them together and work out what works the best. And if I'm honest with you, that's how they do all their games. Warhammer 40,000. I mean, Road Trader. There's rules from Road Trader that they still use now, or didn't use, now they do use. There's loads of little things like that. So they just regurgitating rules. Factions. Are they going to be orcs or orcs? Well, by the looks of things, they're going to try and keep to the old way of doing things. Maybe they're not too fussed about their IP on this particular game. Not too sure why they're going down that route. Maybe, I guess it's to keep some sort of continuity with the old world Warhammer. So the game itself seems to be set a good few hundred years before the end times. So hence that's probably how they're going to get away with changing their map and different borders and different provinces, which would give them the opportunity to bring in new factions, new models and the like. So that's quite interesting. And then they're being a bit funny about the whole square base thing. The release dates, well, it looks like it's going to be another couple of years away yet. So nothing really to get too excited at the moment. It's just quite interesting to see that they're bringing Warhammer Fantasy back to a degree. It's, for me, this is a bit of a double-edged sword. Have they purposefully taken away Warhammer Warhammer Fantasy Battles to potentially then re-release it later on down the line, say 5, 6 years later, as a cash cow? Was that something that was thought about back when they removed it? Or is it because AOS is doing so badly and so many people are complaining that they just want the old world back, and they see the fan sites for the old world that they feel they need to bring it back? Don't know. I kind of hope it's more the latter than the former. Doing something for the customers, I say, you know, the fans. But I doubt it. I think it may be something that was very much calculated, probably from the start. So that's my pessimism with GW. The positives to this, though, is that I think it's very likely we're going to be seeing some of the old factions that disappeared coming back. So you're probably going to be seeing the Bretonians come back eventually. maybe even the Chaos Dwarves. So, you know, there's going to be some benefits to this. Is it going to be the powerhouse I think they're hoping it to be? I don't know. There are now a lot of good games out there, a lot of good rank and flank games. Oathmark, Kings of War, both them 2 games are fantastic games, solid rules, you know, good models. And what's nice about them games, you don't have to use the company's models. You can use anything you like. So they've, you know, it incorporates everyone into that game system, which is great. Where obviously that won't happen with the GW stuff. My biggest fear for this game though is that they won't learn from their lessons back in the past with Warhammer Fantasy Battles. That I do feel is very likely the buy-in price for this game is going to be extremely high, and it's going to put people off, if I'm honest with you. That's my opinion. I very much doubt they will reduce costs. What they might do are army deals and stuff like that, but I'm almost certain that the buy-in on this is going to be quite crazy, and you'll probably find it may even be a Forge World game potentially. I'm not saying it will be, but there's definitely that potential, or at least certain factions may go Forge World, and then you're just paying crazy money. And that really is what killed the 8th edition. It wasn't the rules. The rules were not great, but it wasn't the rules that killed it. It was the fact that the buy-in to the game, probably because of the rules, because of the horde mentality with it all. But that's what killed the game, not the rules themselves. And so I do worry that they're going to go down that route where to be playing a game you need to have spent 150 quid, you know, just to have a small army, and that is where this could fail. But who knows? It's not here yet. They've not released any schedules of costs or anything like that, so I am purely surmising, but that's just my gut feel. So guys, that just brings me to the end of my little reaction video to this news from GW. Yeah, I just wanted to do something a little bit different, considering I have had no hobby interaction whatsoever. Just haven't been able to, just through life, and really I've had a bit of a painting block, so thought I'd do a little different video really. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. Stay tuned, I'll be doing more videos eventually, and yeah, when I do, I'll catch you in that next one. See you later, guys. Stay safe.